Hello and welcome. Welcome to the Chidi Asoh Takes Sports News. And today we're going to be talking about the game between Chelsea and Napoli. Okay, so Chelsea go into this game currently sitting at I think we are like number 8 on the Champions League table. We have got a total of after 7 games we have a total of 13 points and plus 6 goal difference. Now, this is important because from team numbers 6, which is PSG, sitting at 13 points with 10 goals difference, all the way down to number 13 are all sitting on 13 points each. Now, from team number 14, which is Inter Milan, all the way going down to number 18. Of course, we have all of them sitting between 12 and 10 points altogether. So, what does that mean? That means tomorrow's game, if Chelsea goes into that game tomorrow and by any godforsaken chance we lose that game by a large margin, we could see ourselves crumbling all the way down to, I don't know, maybe to like 16. Okay, now that might still be enough for us to qualify into the qualifying stage or the knockout stage. Well, the qualifying stages before the knockout stages, but we don't want to do that. Okay, Chelsea, we want to qualify on the top 8. That we can have automatic qualification for the next round. So that game tomorrow is very, very important and crucial. Napoli, they're going through a lot of crisis now, injury wise, and I think it might be a good opportunity for us to play them. And I think we're going to win that game because they are desperate to win. Napoli is currently number 25 on the table, and they are only having 8 points out of 7. So they've been drawing an average of they've been technically drawing every single game that they played in this Champions League. But of course, our when it comes to Italian teams, Chelsea have not got a very, very good run. We've played a total of 14 games, I believe, so far with Italian oppositions. And we've come out with, I believe, 2 wins, 4 draws, and we've had about 8 losses. But I think tomorrow's game is going to be different because we are playing Napoli at a good time, and they are playing us, well, not at a good time in terms of them. So tomorrow's game, I expect Chelsea to win that game, and I think that's what's going to happen. Liam Rosinha, in his press conference today, did talk about the readiness of the team, and of course, part of the news is that number one, Romeo Lavia is back, but of course, he's not going to travel to the for the match tomorrow because he's just getting back from injury. But when it comes to the team news, we have everybody ready. Even Philip Jorgensen is back, and he was absent because of the he was absent for the game against Crystal Palace because of the injury that he sustained, but he's back. But apart from that, everybody else is fit to play. Okay, what I said, Romeo Lavia cannot join the game because, of course, he's just started training with the lads lately. I think that was yesterday. But I think that's very, very good news and a good sign for Chelsea. If we can have Romeo Lavia coming back and playing again, that would be really, really great because he is a very, very talented player. I think he is one of the most, he's one of the best players in that, defensive midfield, attacking wise also. But he brings a lot of energy. But not only that, he also helps Moises Caicedo a lot. Okay, so for tomorrow's game, oh, by the way, in the press conference, also Liam Rosinier was asked about Cole Palmer because, of course, a lot of you know that lately in the news it has been Cole Palmer wants to leave. Cole Palmer, is most likely going to be going to Manchester United, and of course, things like he misses home, he misses his friends, he travels to his home every single time. But it's gonna be tough. Okay, realistically, I don't think it's gonna happen because, of course, Cole Palmer has a contract with Chelsea. He signed a new contract, updated contract last year. up till 2033. Now, I'm not going to kid you that it's not possible that he could be sold, especially understanding how or where this club is going in terms of what exactly the club model is, which is buy players and then sell them for a profit. So I won't be surprised if Cole Palmer does actually leave eventually, but I don't see it happening anytime soon. And if it's going to happen, it's going to take a lot. I mean, think about it. Cole Palmer is like the best player in Chelsea, if not one of the best. His contributions to Chelsea helped us in the FIFA Club World Cup, in the Conference League, and our qualification for Champions League last season. For the past 2 seasons, he has been the best player that we've had, apart from Moises Caicedo. So selling him, we're going to take a whole lot. And of course, Chelsea owners have come out to say no. We are not playing him. We're not going to be selling him. So understand this. Liam Rosinho says Cole Palmer is untouchable and he is actually ready to face Napoli. So I think the only issue with Cole Palmer has been his injury lately, the problem with the groin or the thigh injury, whatever it is, it's just something that he's managing and the club wants to manage it. I think the club really wants to make sure that they manage such a way that he is fully fit before the end of the season. But and that's why since then he has been missing a lot of games, and he has missed the last 2 games. He didn't play against Crystal Palace, and of course, now going into this game, he's fit to play. So tomorrow's game is, like I said, is very very crucial. Regarding who I think the coach might be starting, trust me, I think he's gonna go with the best team. I know the game against Crystal Palace, he had the likes of the game against Crystal Palace. He had the likes of Cucurella. He had the likes of Badiashile. He had he had Chaloba. He had Rhys James, Santos, Caicedo, and then in the attack he had Fernandez, Esteval, which was fantastic, and then Pedro Neto and Jao Pedro. But tomorrow's game, I think he's gonna go a little bit different. For me, I think tomorrow he might still start with um, Robert Sanchez, but I won't be surprised if he puts in Philip Jorgensen because Jorgensen knows the style that he likes, and we've seen Jorgensen play with this team, and he was actually very, very good. But tomorrow, I think he's going to start with Sanchez. Okay, in defense, I see him pairing Fofana and Badiashile. Fofana and Chaluba together, and he's going to probably have Rhys James and Cucurella in that lineup. Now, don't be surprised if he starts Jaro Hato instead of Cucurella because Cucurella played the last game against Crystal Palace, so he might be wanting him to get some rest. Okay, probably starting Jaro Hato with Rhys James or even Malo Gusto. All right, but this type of game against Napoli, it's a one that we need to win, and of course, Napoli is going to come out. They want to win also, so I think he's going to have someone who is a little bit more experienced in terms of Rhys James and Cucurella. But don't be surprised, okay? But I'm going with Rhys James, Chaloba, Fofana, and of course Cucurella. Now in the midfield, I think he's gonna also have the same lineup, Caicedo and Santos playing right there in the starts because we've seen that both of them they are growing some kind of partnership. Okay, and that also allows Enzo Fernandez, who I think is gonna play in that role also, Enzo Fernandez to kind of move up. Okay, allow those two because we're gonna see a lot of attack coming from Napoli because they desperately want to win this game. So they're gonna attack and attack and attack and that's why I think having Santos and Caicedo there with either Reece James always falling to make it 3-3, when we are trying to defend or attack, it's going to help us a lot. Okay. So in that midfield, I think it's going to go with Caicedo and Santos. And of course, with Enzo Fernandez. Now, the front three is where the problem is now he's going to have to decide. And he might go with speed this time around. Now, I've seen him play Jamie Gittins against Paphos. Well, that didn't really work out very well, and then he made some changes. However, in this game tomorrow, I see a case where he might start with Cole Palmer. Okay, he might not start with Esteval, but he might start with Cole Palmer and put in Jamie Gittins and Liam and Dilap. Okay, so that's what I think he's gonna start with. I could be wrong, but hey, that's why I'm not the coach. He knows who is training harder, who knows who is a little bit more fitter in terms of match fitness, and he has an idea of his techniques. But I think this lineup sounds good. Pedro Neto, I see him coming in the second half along with Jao Pedro. The reason because Jao Pedro played in the game against Crystal Palace. If for any reason he doesn't start Jimmy Gittins, then I see him going with Pedro Neto, okay, on that right wing, maybe having Cole Palmer going on the left side of the wing, and of course, Jao Pedro, Liam Delap at the top, spearheading the attack. You know what? I think this game tomorrow, if we can have a cool level head, nobody causes any problem that might give us a yellow card or a red card, I think we should go ahead and win this game. Now we do know that Moises Caicedo and Santos, they are both on a yellow card, so they have to be very, very watchful. If they get another yellow card, they could miss the next game, which is the first leg of the qualifiers for the if we qualify for the knockout stages. And if we don't qualify, I have to play the two-leg game for the qualifiers. Then of course they're gonna miss the first leg. So, however, whatever it is, please, they just do not need to get any yellow card at all. And tomorrow we're gonna see how Kopama plays if he starts. I think his body. Everybody's gonna be looking at his body language. If he ends up scoring a goal, how's he gonna react? How's he gonna, behave? Is he gonna jump out and do his famous ice cold celebration, which he recently trademarked, or from what I hear? But it's going to be tough. A lot of things going on with Chelsea right now. Of course, we have another news coming in that, of course, Anselmino is back. His loan has been kind of terminated, so he's back to Chelsea. But the focus is on tomorrow's game and our win, which will guarantee us automatic qualification to the next round. And I think we are at a good place right now, coming out from the previous results against Crystal Palace, the game against Paphos, okay, even the game against Brentford with this new coach. So it's been so far so good. And the good thing tomorrow is that all the games, the 36 teams will be playing tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'm in the United States here. So 18 games tomorrow. And boy, I'm telling you, everybody's going to be trying to figure out who is qualifying. There's going to be a lot of permutations. So the boys need to be focused from minute one all the way to minute 100, because these days you get extra time, right? You get extra time. So you don't want to focus only for 90 minutes when we have 95 minutes or 99 minutes to play. Okay, so I think tomorrow's game is crucial. We need to qualify. That way, our next games, which will be sometime, our next games won't be as loaded up in February, because, of course, we have a lot of games coming up. Okay, in February alone, we got up to 5 games. So adding 2 more games in February is going to make it crazy. All right. Remember, after the Napoli game, we still have West Ham to play, and then we go to play the Carabao Cup semifinal against Arsenal. Okay, so we have a lot of games in February. Okay, it's time. The coach has not really had a time to settle and really get his techniques really, really across to the players. But so far, the results have been good, and that was his mentality from the beginning, which is, hey, I'm coming into this club, and all I'm focused on is winning. I don't care how we do it, and they've been doing it. And hey, I'm all for it. Okay, even if we're playing boring football, and I did say I don't care if we're playing boring football. We just need to win. We just need to win, and that is what matters. And I think that's what the coach is doing. But hey, I'm curious to know what you guys think. The scoreline will be for me tomorrow. I'll say it's gonna be Napoli 1, Chelsea 3. I'm going with that. Chelsea winning by 3 goals to 1 because I think they're gonna come out really hard. The first 15 minutes is going to be crucial. Okay, as long as Chelsea does not concede a goal, it gives us time to settle down and control the play. But I think Chelsea will win 3-1. Yes, it's going to be an away win, and we're going to ride on the winning wave that we've been having so far in the past 3 games. But hey, I'm curious to know what your thoughts are. So let me know in the comments what you think about this. Do you also think that Cole Palmer will be leaving? And finally, if you are not subscribed, please do me a favor and smack that like button. Okay, click the subscribe button and share and follow, and put some comments because I'd love to answer your questions or anything you have to say about the team. I'll be more than happy to answer. So let me know what you guys think about this, and enjoy the rest of your day.